Week 1, day 1. Today, we want our mental health objectives to be, I want you to focus on this right here, okay? Remember that your body can become addicted to stress hormones. That's cortisol. Yes, you can become addicted to it. Many times, you notice certain people, it's almost like they gravitate to drama, and you also have to be careful because sometimes what feels like excitement is really anxiety. Secondly, our body gets trapped into cycles of thinking and feeling, so we can literally become addicted to thinking cycles of negative thoughts and feeling the corresponding emotions. The first step in creating change when this happens, right, is the awareness of it. I think about Carl Jung, one of the forefathers of psychology. One thing he says is that when an unconscious thought becomes conscious and acknowledged, it starts to lose its power over you. And directly from Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, he explains that our bodies and brains get stuck in cycles of thinking and feeling. This can be positive or negative. So you want to be aware of your natural patterns. 3 exercises that we want to put in place today, right, is I want you to do a journal, a thought reflection journal. So just so you become more aware of the unconscious, I ain't gonna say unconscious, but the thoughts that may be sliding under the radar. All right. Another thing I'd like you to start doing is self-check-ins. I want you to acknowledge, how do I feel in this moment? Several times throughout the day, why do I feel this way? Just simply doing these 2 steps can help you to start shifting the thought with something more positive, which we'll talk about at another time. All right. So pattern identification is going to be key. That's why we also want to do the thought reflection journal, because once we identify this pattern, the first step in changing the pattern is to identify it. Last thing, I want you to do a mindfulness practice. I want you to set a timer for 5 minutes, right? And I want you to close your eyes, lights off, because we have sensors for light and stuff on our skins. That's why sometimes if you're sleeping and someone pops the light on, you could be dead asleep, you're gonna jump up. So we wanna tune out as much stimuli as possible. So in the 5 minutes, we just wanna focus on our breathing and then breathe in and out slowly, deep, slow breaths for 5 minutes. Thoughts are gonna come. The main thing is not to attach to the thoughts, is to have zero judgment. Just watch them go by like clouds. All right, 5 minutes, that's just retraining the brain and body, because there's several things that take place in the brain as far as conditioning. It restores heart-brain coherence, which is a feeling of peace, joy, and fulfillment. You lessen the stimuli. All right, so we're going to talk more about that later on, because there's like 500 different benefits to doing that one 5-minute exercise. Blessings.